Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Majespecter KIRIN is back, so let's take a look. Pure Majespecters with, or featuring Draco Slayers. Well, it's a small Draco Slayer package, nothing out of the ordinary. So, 41 cards in the main deck, and of course we added KIRIN. It does change a lot actually. Majespecter some time ago, not too long, half a year ago, got more support, a couple of new cards, including what is the quick play spell that lets you special summon a Majespecter from deck. So now the deck pretty much has a couple of, one card starters, as in, free Link 2, setting up your scales, like Link 2 is busted, and that's why triple crossout is there. And now, by adding in KIRIN, it gives the deck more interruptions. And let's not forget, Majespecters is a deck that, most of these, or at least all of the monsters, I think, have the capability that, they're not really unaffected, but you know what I mean. And it helps, playing through boards, playing into negations, into hand traps. Troll is still very powerful, but again, this is a crossout deck because you want to protect your Link 2 from, going through and getting those two Pendulum monsters from your extra deck and setting up 2 from the deck to the extra deck. One of the new rank 4 exceeds, again, this is not really new, but this particular end board for Majespecters is kind of solid. The fact that you have the capability to go for KIRIN during their turn with the quick play spell, that you just reset it during your turn, and with the rank 4 exceed, you have the capability to special summon one Majespecter basically for free. And I feel one of the most powerful cards here in the deck being the Maiden to search out a field spell. And I have two field spells in the main deck, more so, well, depends, but going first, I feel Secret Village is the card to go to. It pretty much blocks your opponent from using spells, unless they have Anima. Anima is a spellcaster in the extra deck, but other than that, I'm not so sure how many spellcasters, generic spellcasters from the extra deck there are. So I think Secret Village should be the card to go to. Otherwise, going second, for example, Necrovalley is also there, that blocks the entire Fire King package, Snake Eyes to some extent as well. Get impermed on the Exceed, that's fine, I still have my Link, so this was definitely a solid hand. Going to special summon Maiden to search Village, discard Nip. If there's a failure, that's fine though, again I have the quick play spell ready, and I can put up a KIRIN during their turn as well, with, back row, so that definitely helps out also. A monster was tributed, so I can use the Exceed, go for Bumbuku, get another... Oh yeah, it misses timing. Yeah, it's one of those cards. Has been quite a while, but it's a when-can effect. Yeah, it happens. It is what it is, but it doesn't really matter. Secret Village face upon field, so no wanted. No bonfire, no wanted, so the good stuff. Yeah, set up Maiden, should be able to special summon Maiden eventually. Big Pendulum summon, go for Ignister, I think should be, with Luster Pendulum on field. Ignister should clean the board, and this should be more than enough to attack for a game. So, going first, adding in KIRIN doesn't change that much. It does a little bit, because again, it's one extra interruption plus follow-up play. So it does a lot, but this is obviously a deck going first, because of the traps. There might be some other, potential ways to, I don't know, maybe to play around Colossus, because again, we got that back in a TCG. Looking at other potential spells and traps from Majespecters that you could definitely main deck to out Colossus. Droll, 3/3 in the main deck. It blocks basically every deck. So I draw them, but I don't get trolled. We see the Nibdo, so let's see. Use the Dynamist, special summon Magus, one of the Draco Slayers. Maiden, I did not search. Okay, yeah, because of Little Knight. Because again, this is fine. I can set up, my scales and go for a weaker Pendulum summon, but I can search the spell, which is always okay. I sacrifice, for the traps for Fox, to surge a trap, the counter trap, I get nipped again. And that's the thing. That's like, imagine here Secret Village. It would have been live because of my spellcaster, but them having what is it, Nip and Little Knight, that wasn't too powerful. So Necrovalley here in this case kinda gives me an excellent shot of winning the duel. Especially, you know, it keeps my pendulum scales face up, and the Ash was super important to prevent the Ponix from searching, what is it, the Fire King spell that pops cards. So again, as you know, Majespecters, they do have a 1-card full combo, so I can set up my scale, eventually get out Kirin. Let me think, why did... Ah, because of Little Knight. I already used up my... Oh, okay, yeah. Used up my normal, my Pendulum Summon already. Which is fine though. So now there is still a threat of Ponix to search the Fire King spell, you know, the one that pops. That's what this one. I lose Necrovalley, but again, I can bounce away my... I mean, this is basically another... I mean, it doesn't really matter. My scales stay face up intact. And yeah, I still have my Secret Village, I think, in the deck. Draw Droll, which is okay-ish. Get, what is it, Fox on field, go for rank 4, quick play spell during the battle phase for more damage, right? So I guess this quick play spell gives Majespecters another push, right? Because I still think this is one of the biggest weaknesses of the deck, is high attack monsters. Right, and potentially not very similar to Sprite, not being able to push for game, push through 8k. If you weren't running, you know, most of the, at least, what is it called, the Sprite that boosts the attack. You know which one I mean. So, okay, opening hand. Already have the counter trap Nip for a potential follow-up play. Imperm on Link, which is okay, because I can still follow it up though with a field spell Search. Yes, Search Village, set counter trap, so this is okay. And potentially I could put Kirin on field as well. So this is okay, but look at that. 3 spells. Yes. This card is so healthy, and I'm looking at Secret Village. I mean, I think this is one of the staple cards for Majespecters, right? Again, I'm looking at Secret Village. Going first, you should always put up that card if you have the capability. If you don't get drolled, that is. So go over the Link 2, set up the skill. This Link 2 is so powerful. Get back 2, set up 2, it's so free. Like the pluses are enormous for, you know, this Link and for Majespecters. But the problem for this deck might still be going second play into a bigger board. As you saw, the build is running a lot of hand traps. Like Nips, Drolls, obviously Ashes, Imperms, of course the one of Imperm and the one of Failure for Crossout. So this is basically full power, full combo Snake Eyes. I'm waiting with Nip on the end of the combo and looking at my hand. F-Maiden, Crossout for Droll, or Ash maybe. No, Ash was blocked by Callby, so I don't need to fear Ash, but the potential Droll, Veiler or Imperm were definitely cards in the back of my mind. But I have fuel left, so let's see how this one goes. Problem now is Fire Kings indeed search the quick play spell, and that's a problem against Pendulum Ace decks. They have an immediate answer / out to, you know, destroy the Pendulum Scales. With Ponix on field, yeah, even, you know, getting nipped, they can still pump out such a field is kind of disgusting. I go for pot for 6. I think I get Luster Pendulum, one of the better, less worse ones, not the greatest reveals. And as I mentioned before, definitely using Crossout on the draw, so I can still keep playing, otherwise it would have been GG. Standard Majespecter combo. The problem here is that the deck has one of an easy out for their board would have been Necrovalley if it wasn't for Little Knight and the quick play spell, the Popper. So I need to force out those first, and it feels like a losing battle, even though I still have card advantage in some way. So go for the Link, eventually get popped. Promethean Princess is in graveyard as well. The Ash Blossom is useless because, again, called by the grave. And maybe I could have played it out a little bit differently, but was I able to put out Ignister? Not so sure. There was still Promethean Princess, the spell was there. Wasn't able to go for Necrovalley, and of course Majesty is popped, so I'm not able to search out the field spell. And yeah, the thing is that search field spell, but you still need to discard a card. So there is the Princess, but yeah, I wasn't able to come back after this. So Kirin does change a lot, yeah, to some extent. It basically gives this deck more interruptions, more of an aggressive play style, because again, now bigger monsters aren't that big of a deal. Sure, they're still a problem, but Kirin does help out with that. So, you know, suggestions are definitely welcome. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Leave them signing out. Peace.